Welcome in. I'm going to post the link. Paste. There we go. Do, do, do. How do I do it? Wait. Add to stream.
I just woke up an hour ago.
I was like, they're probably both sleeping. And then I was texting Lisa and she wasn't sleeping. I thought that was hilarious.
That's funny. I just woke up. I didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning afterwards. And I fell asleep. Well, then I got up and then I texted you because I saw your comment.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and then you responded so quick and I'm like, oh, should I respond? And I'm like, no, I got to go to sleep. My eyes couldn't open. And so I was actually in the middle of doing an introduction because I have this care package to open.
Right. You were talking about that, weren't you?
Yeah. And
Wait,
so
is
I was
that
like,
crystals from Bag O' Day or is that the other one?
no, this was the one that the lady was trying to come up on Lisa's live.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's Polly's Crochet Creations Tori Pat.
Tori.
I have it right here. I have her thing here so I know her name. Yeah, so I was just about to make a video because I'm like, the heat is not on and but yeah, so I'll leave it for later. Or I could do a sneak peek and
Can always do a sneak peek. We don't mind.
Already. Oh, okay. All right, here's a sneak peek.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I got one of her loveys she makes. Okay, there's a sneak peek.
That is adorable. Cute. Hi,
I
Daniel.
love these colors.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, I just watched Daniel's videos.
Did you?
Yeah.
I watched it on the TV and I forgot to comment. I have to go back and comment.
Oh yeah, I don't do that usually. I don't have the TV that can do that.
I have like it's a 65-inch, I guess.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
But I can't comment on the TV. Yeah, like everybody is 10 times larger. and Lisa's gonna be pissed because I forgot to record when Shell was here. We were just so excited I was so excited to be around another adult that I totally forgot to.
Did she?
I was so mad at myself, but I'll show you a picture.
She commented on a video.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to post it later on Facebook.
Oh.
And then she took one with me and my girls.
Oh. Yeah, I like that one. Well, I like the other one too.
Yeah, so it was really cool having somebody here that I know. It's really awesome.
Yeah. I understand that. Yes. Once you get talking, you're like, you forget. And like, well, Sarah was with me. I think I took a picture of her posing with my cat or my daughter's cat. And that was it. That's all.
I know. We just kind of get caught up in talking to an adult that we're just like, we don't think about getting all the, like Lisa was saying, video her getting out of the car. I thought it was weird because Shell messaged me when she got in the laneway and she said, I'm here. And I didn't run out and like I went out quietly and I forgot my phone and I was like, I guess I won't tape you right now. And then she started laughing. And then we just never bothered recording the whole time.
Oh, no.
Hi, Sandy. Sandy's lurking.
Woohoo. Oh, there we go.
Don't
I have
worry,
to
this
watch
isn't going to
her
be a
video.
20-hour live. It's only going to be like an hour, and then I got to go.
Yes, that's why we're not bringing Lisa up. No, I'm kidding.
I know Lisa's got to be exhausted today. That was a crazy long live yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Well,
There
when
was
I
a
saw
lot
you guys
of
were still on at 2 a.m., I was like, are they insane? Do they not need to sleep? That was funny. I was like, you guys are still live? Are you kidding me?
Yo, I know. It was crazy. And it was fun because Bagel Day kept on popping, not
I
up on
saw
the
her in
line,
at
but
2 o'clock this morning. I was like,
on the
Crystal's in there
comments.
chatting
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool,
So
though.
if you haven't, so I'll what do you call it? Update you. Daniel is now fake. Everything about him is fake.
I came in on that part and I was like, what are they
Oh
talking
yeah.
about? He's fake. What's he fake about?
Oh. Oh, but I gave him a good question on his drying his yarn.
Okay.
I made a good question. I thought it was
What
because
was the
it was neat.
question?
He showed how he dries his yarn,
Right.
and so I'm curious if the more colors he puts on, does it dry? Does it take longer to dry, or the less colors is less, or is it just it soaks up the same amount of water, so it's the same drying time for either one? I don't know.
I have no
I hope
idea.
I worded it right to make sense. But
That makes sense. Oh, what
I
Daniel
thought it
said.
was
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
fake, guys.
question. Oh, Daniel is leaving.
The more yarn I put on, the longer it takes to dry.
Okay, the more yarn. Okay. How about the more dye? I guess the dye doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know, because if you're thinking about in the way of like
Yeah.
tie-dyeing a shirt, with the like my
Yeah.
kids do that, and it takes forever. The more they have on it, the more it does take longer to
Oh.
dry. And the
Oh,
ones
okay.
when she just did a little bit dried in no time.
Ah,
So you may be
interesting.
onto something, Cindy. Don't let Daniel
There
tell you
you go.
otherwise. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What does he know? No.
Yeah. Yeah. What does Daniel know about dyeing yarn? I mean, come on. Why isn't this working?
Okay. Quantity. Okay. Yeah, I watched his video. I still got to watch Jill's video on the bodcal, and I realized, hey, I could probably do at least 2 entries because I make her beanie,
Right.
which yeah, so I'm gonna add that. I never thought of that. So
Bye, Daniel. Thank you for coming in.
yep. Thank you for being a popcorn. That's what I call it when I go on to live. Sometimes I go and already.
Yeah, let's peer pressure Lisa. Hey, Lisa, get up here.
Yes, I did, Rose. I was just telling Crystal I got up about an hour ago.
There, Sandy from Crochet Canada said the color saturation, like say black, might take longer to dry.
Oh, okay.
You can do more, but only get one gets counted. Oh, so we're only really allowed to do one. Is that what you're saying? So how many? So we're only allowed to do one entry, or how's that work? I don't know. I apparently wasn't paying attention when Daniel was telling the rules.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Jackie.
Maybe that was
Hi,
Jill. Maybe
Rose.
Jill added that into her rule. Hi, Jackie. Sorry.
Did Jill said maybe only one? I thought Daniel
Maybe.
mentioned something about it yesterday. I don't
Okay.
know.
I thought I heard you can do as many entries.
That's what I thought, because I was like, why would
Yeah.
anybody? I mean, they should do it one entry or one item per entry, but I mean, I wouldn't see them doing it only one.
Yeah.
Hi,
But
Nora.
then in Lisa's live, he mentioned check out Jill's video too because she does, he forgot a few rules, I think. So
Okay,
maybe
Sharon's
Jill.
saying you can make as many as you want, but only get one in a draw. So one
Oh,
item gets
okay.
put in the draw, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Anybody's welcome to come up. I've put the link a few times. Anybody who wants to
Yeah,
join Cindy and me.
I just see Crystal or Lisa going live, and so I'm like, okay, I guess that's a call for me to go up. I can go down though.
I know. I was like, I don't even know if Cindy's awake yet. I don't even know if she's gonna want to come up. I was like, after last night, she's probably wiped out from lives.
I was actually thinking, I'm like, well, should I go or should I just watch? Should I? And I'm like, I was already making a video, so I had to do a retake, but I erased that one. I don't know how to add bloopers or anything to it, so that's okay.
What do you use to record your videos?
I'm strictly, I do everything on my phone.
Is it an iPhone?
It's a Samsung Galaxy.
I don't know how to make. I use that one. I use my iPhone, and then I just kind of clip all my little takes together, and that's how I edit. I don't really edit. I just kind of like I pause a lot, and then I just splice it all together so it makes it look like I didn't have any issues.
Okay, yeah, I tried to do that in another one, and I couldn't get them to connect. So I'm like, oh well, I'll just do part 1 and part 2, and
that makes sense. I mean, whatever's easier for you to do.
Yeah.
So what are you crocheting today? Anything tonight? I mean?
No, I think I'm gonna just relax. I think the next 2 days, I'm just gonna be drinking water, trying to cool off. It's gonna be hot tomorrow too. I think it's gonna be. It's 34 right now, and it's gonna be 36 tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah,
that's gross. That's gross temperatures. I don't like that. We're lucky here today. It's only 20.
Oh, next week I think we'll be getting those weathers. Uh-oh.
There you go. There's Lisa.
Now
like that view.
Now it's 3 hours.
Now it's
hi guys.
I don't think she'll be on for 3 hours. She's pretty tired, I think, today.
Yeah. What time did you wake up, Lisa?
Oh, 12.
Oh, there's trouble.
Well, I woke up at like 7 and, I did my keeps. And then I was like, I'm not getting out of bed. So I've been on the couch all day. And funny thing, Crystal, just before you texted me, Stephen says, so you going live for all-nighter again? And I went, I went, well, maybe I will. And then you texted me. And
Stephen's going to hate me. He's going to be like, why? Why did you do this? I did.
I'm wearing the same clothes.
Did you, Lisa? Did you get the storm? The thunderstorm that just rolled through? Yeah, we're all wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
The live of shame.
There you go.
Did you get the thunderstorm at your up your way today?
No, it rained off and on.
We had one this morning, and then we were out at 3:00. We were gone to go get something from Home Depot, and we came out of Home Depot, and it was thunder and lightning and pouring rain. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
Where's Sharon from? Do you know where Sharon's from?
I know I should know.
Because she's asking if we got the storm, so she must be close.
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned it.
Terrible, eh? Oh, Toronto.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I like that word.
Yeah. So how was the visit? Tell us all about the visit, Michelle. Are you going to do a video on it or?
Oh,
I didn't do any filming at all. I totally
I heard that.
we totally forgot to do any. We were just so excited, and I was just happy she was here, and she was helping me pick out like some yarns that I should do in a mystery bag to try to make some of the money back, and then because I'm trying to save up to buy a new couch. So my husband and I were talking, and I was like, well, I could sell off some of my yarn that I'm not using. And I mean, most of the cost of it's going to be for shipping, because shipping is like crazy, right? So I'll probably try to make it fair so that people are paying the cost of shipping, and then maybe I'll make $10 per box or something like that.
Okay.
So I'm going to have probably about 20 boxes.
Speak of
I'm
the
going to
devil,
have
there's
some that are
Shell.
specifically Canadian. Oh, there's Shell. Hi, Shell.
Hi, Shell.
Hi, Maribel.
I'm Maribel too.
Were your ears burning, Shell? We were talking about you. So about how many bags do you think you'd have? Or you don't know yet? You're still
8 bags of yarn sitting here, and then I have 8.5 tubs of yarn downstairs, and we're talking like the massive 4 feet tubs.
That you have to put away,
like
or that you want to get rid of?
Yeah, it's all the yarn I'm not really gonna keep because I don't need it. I have all my shelves are pretty much covered with yarn again. So
wow.
Are you gonna first maybe try and put it up like on Marketplace, and then you wouldn't have to deal with shipping? I was thinking
maybe some of my subscribers would like to try, to get some of the yarn. So I was like, it wouldn't be that bad to let them have some of it and try to, it's mostly, like I said, just going to cover the shipping. But I mean, I think it'd be nice if other people want to buy some of the yarn that I have.
Yeah. But it's $10 out of your profit too. Well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really in it to make any money off of it, but I mean, I would like to make at least $10 to $15 per box. I mean, everyone's going to get more than what's in the box is worth, So it's not going to be expensive, but like maybe I'll charge like $60 for a box, but the amount of yarn you're going to get in that box
probably is
well over the $60. It'll probably be more like $90 to $100 worth of yarn.
Okay.
So, hey Dana, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Triple C is in the house.
Hi, Dana.
Oh, Shell's coming up. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Hi,
Shell.
What I miss?
Not much yet.
We're just giving Crystal shit for not videotaping the visit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually took 5 minutes in the driveway just in case, but there's no camera. We had a good time though. 2 hours went really quick.
Yeah, it went by really fast.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
sure.
And after you left, my kids were like, "She is so sweet. We really like Shell."
Aww, of course they do.
I was like, "It's not because she brought you guys any nice treats, right?" Like, and they were like, "No, she's just really nice. I like her." I'm like, okay.
They are the most well behaved. They're adorable, and like, yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Let me get it right. Lily was pretty much engaged the whole time, and Emma was just on her own, like, but she was still listening. Like, it was clear, like, she was still, like, part of it, but she was playing. She showed me what she did because she was doing Minecraft, and yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I just was literally like worried about the traffic on the way home, so I felt like I kind of had to be on a time limit, but yeah, because you know what? My hands were more sore from driving 1 hour there and back on the 401 than they get from crochet all day. I was like, I said to my husband, I'm like, my hands feel like I've been crocheting for hours, like worse. And it was from, I realized it must be from like
gripping that steering wheel on the 401. Oh, did you see that? Dana said you look lovely, Shell.
You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous. Sorry, gorgeous.
I didn't open anything else for comments, so. But hi, everybody.
Hello.
So 10 hours. Did you guys sleep enough that you're able to be back on here and everything?
No.
Yeah, we were only doing an hour, right, Lisa? 1
Yeah.
hour.
I promise. I promise.
I promise, guys, only 1 hour. 10 hours later.
Oh boy.
And Shell, I did start
Oh, look.
out of that
Look.
Euro, that yarn that you were saying, put it together, hold it double.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
So I
good.
started a little, I'm going to do a granny shawl with it. Seems to be that's the only shawls I make.
She has the identical, like, this shawl in a ball like yarn that doesn't change textures. So it's like a one-way throughout the whole thing. But like one of them is identical to like some shawl in a ball that has desert in the title. And they're so pretty. So I told her hold it double and make a shawl.
Yeah, because I don't do well with fingering weight yarn or any small yarn. It just doesn't work well.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Sandy mentioned maybe trying some flat boxes if you have flat rate boxes.
Yeah, I'm going to do that for the Canadians.
Canada.
And then for the Americans,
okay.
Unfortunately, they're just going to get a box. And if they want it, they're going to have to pay for that size of box.
Oh, okay.
Canadians are going to get a set, like I'll, do a set box and then, yeah. I have a lot of yarn. I think we all do, though. Hi, Heather. Why don't you come up? I'll be like, Lisa, get your butt up here.
Well, I know. I was on the couch and I'm like, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. And I went, I can't do that, though, because I'm always screaming, get your butt up here. Get your butt up here. Oh, she's driving.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be safe.
Yeah, no, probably not. Well, you made good time, though. You got home pretty good. Like, I thought it was going to take you a lot longer to get home.
Yep. No, the predictable slowdowns, like once you hit all of the spots where there's extra highways coming in and out, like near Barrie and the Allen and then 427. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then like thankfully the weather held off because man, I got tons and tons of storms from about 3:30, 4 o'clock until about 6, and like hail and everything.
Yep.
Like, oh, that would have added insult to injury.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Melinda and Teresa. Yeah, Suzanne. Hey, didn't I see you guys yesterday?
That's the same day. It's the same day. We're wearing the same shirts.
No, this is a continuation. It just never stopped. Hey, Petra, how are you?
Hi, Petra.
Able to pop in for a few minutes.
Hello.
I put comments on my phone, so I'm like moving my. There, I'll put it.
Yeah, I have to do that when it's like somebody else hosting it. I have to have my phone up so I can see what people are saying. It's the only downfall of this. I wonder if that restream is better for everybody in the chat being able to see comments. I don't know.
I can't really. I know they have it on the side. For me on my phone, I can't see it on the side.
Right.
For me, anyways. I don't know if on a computer you can see it different. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. I see it on my tablet, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. You can tell whenever I check. I don't know if you can see my thumb going sometimes. That's when I.
I figured that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
And now Lisa, my husband was like, we're going to have to go and visit Lisa now. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to bring Lisa some yarn. So I'm like, we're going to have to. But he goes, don't worry. I'll just drop you off so you guys can do your craziness. And then he goes, I will go to my friend's house that lives in Lindsay. And then he goes, I'll take the girls there and then I'll come and get you later. I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, they like to roll where it's 10 hours. And he's like, oh, it's not going to be 10 hours.
Make it a sleepover.
So that one will be a live from Lisa's pool.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll have to stay here and clean it though first for us.
Oh, that's funny. Well, it'll be very interesting to see how many people you get to meet on your little adventure there, Crystal.
Yeah, well, I know Rose, I think she's in the chat. Her and Roseanne are right in Canada, so they're interested in coming to see me, and I'm like, okay, that'll be cool. And then I heard there was somebody else in Ottawa yesterday that was saying they wanted to meet me that time too. I'm like, I'm only going to be there for about a half hour, an hour, because I'm going to have to move my mom. So I'm not going to, it's not going to be as fun as I'd love it to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that tomorrow? Or
what, sorry?
When is it? Or
August the 20th.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'll be down there packing up my mom. So I'll meet them probably at the Michaels. It'll be, if I'm still working for Michaels, I'll have my discount card with me, and then we can all go in and shop and buy it and get discount. Although I'm not going to buy any yarn, but if they want to use my discount, I'll give them my card. They can go use it.
Should we tell them about our conversation, about our plan for the next
what are we doing, Shell? You always say it better. You say the word better than me.
Hiatus.
Hiatus, that's it.
Yarn
I am on a yarn hiatus until the next year.
Who wants in? Who wants in?
I don't believe her.
See, I told you. Well, I mean, I cannot control what I've already purchased before today showing up at the door, because I think I have 2 or 3 things coming, but they're stuck in Chicago.
Oh.
Everything's stuck in Chicago. Even my flash drive from Bag O' Day is stuck in Chicago.
Oh.
So, but yes, I don't want to buy any more yarn. I want to shop stash so I can start making things with specific purpose from all the millions of of yards of yarn I have in my house at my disposal.
I think it might be fun.
Sharon Snow says she's doing a yarn diet. She says yarn diet here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna too. Like yes.
Don't worry,
I'm
Cindy. If you're short of yarn, I'll send you some yarn. I'll keep you going. You wouldn't buy it, so I'll just send it to you.
Lisa? Who are you sending it to?
There goes your.
I'll do it.
I said, go on your yarn hiatus. If you run out of something, I will send it out to you.
So that might be a fun aspect to this, is if at some point in the 6 months we do a swap that's exclusively a stash swap for people who want to do the 6 months. That could be fun.
That would be neat.
Sandy's saying, there goes your segment, made me do it. Not really, because there's still lots of other things. There's eyes, there's hooks, there's all kinds of shirts I want to buy.
But you already got a new one too, because I made you do this.
Yeah. I got a new segment to replace the old segment. It'll be Shell made me do this. I need new yarn and I can't buy it.
Well, do you notice you might okay, let me start over.
I agree, Lisa.
Do you remember when Crochet Sandy did that? And you could tell she was a little on the grumpy side, and she was lost. Remember, she lost her Crojo, and then the minute she got yarn back, there's Happy Sandy on her videos again.
I think I do remember that time, Lisa. It was a dark time over there in Crochet.
Yeah.
She isn't saying nothing yet. I'm waiting for the comment.
We'll see your videos, and it's like, crystals. She'll be making a video. She'll be rocking back and forth. Hi guys, it's Crystal.
Now. Yeah. Here comes Sandy. Where's Trouble?
Help me. I
You
need
poke the
to.
bear, Lisa. She's
Need
coming up.
to.
That
Is
is
it-
exactly it. I will be curled in a fetal position. I was actually very shocked at how I was affected by that. You know,
Mhm.
I thought, oh, this is going to be good for me. Oh, no. It so was not.
It's not. It's hard. I know it's going to be hard, but well, I have a lot of yarn.
Especially if Daniel comes out with Lisa's yarn. Does that mean you can't
Forgot
buy?
about that yarn.
I'm lucky. I'm allergic to it. So I can't.
Madonna.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Sorry if I broke
was,
your
that
ears.
was a very dark time for me. And I didn't even notice, right? Like I was on video and I was going, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then I looked at my video and went, that's not me. Like, what's wrong with me? And then it dawned on me, you know, like I haven't bought yarn in a while. And yeah, it was.
Yeah, when
It's
your
not good.
when your first order came in and you did the unboxing, it was like night and day. She's back. Your eyes were like, I'm so happy.
But you can't blame her because she sees all these other people buying these new yarns and she's sitting there like, I
Well,
can't
it's
touch
true.
that yarn. I don't have that yarn, you miserable people.
Exactly. The whole FOMO thing that you were talking about, Sandy. The whole FOMO.
It's a real thing.
Yep.
It's like you know, and the funny thing is 10 years ago, I didn't crochet, right? Like my mom she crocheted and knit and did all these things. And she was like all excited when she got a ball of yarn. And back then it was like crap yarn.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I didn't understand. And then after she passed away and I started crocheting, little by little, I was getting more and more yarn. And the next thing I knew it, I was in it. And I was like, oh, I get it now. And now I swear she's looking down on me going, what is wrong with you? It's like,
Nothing. The answer is nothing, Sandy. Nothing is wrong with you.
oh, man.
I remember when I first started crocheting, and I think I was like your mom. I only had I think my little stash of 5 yarns, and I was telling my sister, I'm like, look at, I have 5 yarns, but you should see some of the videos that people have with tons of yarn in the back. And she's like, she looks at me and she's like, well, just wait a year. And yeah, wait a year now, and then now into the second and third year, it's like, wow, yes, it
Yeah,
grows.
I got a comment on my video. Someone saying that they don't have a whole lot of yarn. They just started crocheting and, you know, they don't have a lot of whips and all this. And I says, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah,
it a
you're
few
just
months.
beginning. You're a baby now. You'll
Just
you'll
give
get
it a
it.
few
You'll get
months.
like us. Don't worry about it.
You know, but it becomes an addiction. You know, like once you start buying and once you start feeling the yarn and you start seeing the yarn and you start seeing what people make out of it, you know, it's like I have to have it. It's like gimme, gimme, gimme. You know,
Yeah.
and it's a total addiction. It's
And
crazy.
whenever you stop, like when you stop buying, you say, okay, I'm not going to do it for a year. Well, there's always a new yarn that comes out that's like, oh my God, I have to have that.
Yeah. Or a new project. Somebody makes something and
Yeah.
because when you look at it in the skein, it looks totally different than when it's worked up. Right.
Yeah.
And then like some stuff you look at it in the skein and you go, whatever. And then you see it worked up and you go, oh my God, I have to have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's trickery. It's all
Yeah.
trickery.
For me, it's not just the missing out; it's also the running out. And because I don't like spending full price ever, if I can help it, that's what gets me more is the clearance stuff and the like. If I can't just walk to the room and pick out the color I want to be able to buy that yarn when it's like less than half price. And so that's what gets me more than just every single yarn. But
All those Hobby Lobby sales, I was just vibrating through the whole thing. You know, it got to the point where I just could not watch them anymore. I couldn't watch the hauls because I was just
No, No.
I needed a soother or something. I was just like,
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. I thought, one of these days I'm going to go down to the States and I'm going to, because apparently there's a Hobby Lobby about 3 hours from me,
Ooh.
like across the
Oh.
border. And so I'm going, oh, whenever I can go to the States, man, I'm going to be calling each and every one of you going, okay, I got a list. What do you want?
No, take us live. Take us live with us, and we'll go. Take that one.
We'll
That
be
one.
pointing at the screen.
I'll be the yarn dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's YouTube's fault.
Oh.
Mine will be can of cheese. Just saying.
She'll get in trouble at the border. She can't bring it over.
Yeah, true.
Just take out some of the yarn out of the ball of yarn, put the can of cheese in there, and then stuff the yarn back on the ends. They'll never know.
When you go, buy yourself one to try it.
Oh, canned cheese.
I dare you.
There's just some things that are just so wrong, and that's one of them.
I'm gonna leave you, ladies. Enjoy. Have a
Bye, Shell.
Bye, Shell.
Take it
Bye.
I'm
easy.
glad you got to meet Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
glad you
fun.
got to meet Shell too.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, my kids love her. They want her to come back.
Aw.
It's gonna be
Like-
Auntie Shell now.
Oh, did you read Leanne's thing? She said, I did complete a 12-month yarn ban. I never doing that stupid thing again.
Well, I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
try my best because, like I said, it's gotten to the point where I'm overwhelmed. I have way too much. And I blame it on the fact that I used to have it all in the basement and I was afraid to go in the basement, so I wouldn't go down there to get my yarn. So I just kept buying new stuff and putting it on the main floor. And now all of it is all together. And it's like, I have a problem. I have a serious problem with yarn.
Yeah.
That's why I had to.
I did
redo
that
my
last year. I didn't buy any yarns, and that's where blankets come in handy. I made lots of blankets last year, and it was fun though to pick and choose the yarns and try and figure out what to do. Yeah. And honestly, I'll show you. There's this yarn that I like. It's that baby coordinates, and it's the sparkly kind. And literally, I thought I was doing my last ball, and I went digging for some more, and here we go. I'm not out of it yet. Oh, apologies.
They're coming for you.
Yeah, working at Michael's doesn't help.
Mm.
I got to get a new job.
I had to redo my room. Like I had the same problem. Like, I mean, I had shipment boxes all over the place. I was tripping over them all the time, and I just went, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to put this yarn away. And I looked around and went, yeah, where? Everything's full, so that's when I said, okay, enough is enough. I got to redo the room. And now I'm looking at it going, hey, I got a little space there. I got a little space there.
What can I squeeze into that spot?
But you know what? I actually went to Michael's twice last week, and there was absolutely nothing there I wanted.
We have no new stuff yet. It's all the same crap that we've had for a while. They have had no new yarn coming in. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, like the
normally we get some
chameleon
now.
Yarn
We get
or
some
whatever
new
it
stuff.
is, and the what's that new stuff that everybody's talking about? The
Eco Brights,
no.
The hipster, the
hipster.
cotton.
hipster, and yeah,
the
we have
hipster,
lots of
they
that.
don't have it here.
Really?
Wow.
We have a ton of it at our store. It's not selling.
Yeah. Huh.
It's
Maybe
gotten bad
the-
reviews though, so that's probably why.
Yeah, it's yeah, they don't have it here. I just wanted to look at it just to see what it was like, but no.
Well,
they
if you
don't
can
have it.
stomach the
Pretty
smell
color.
of the changing color one,
Oh, what's it called? Chameleon or something?
Yeah.
chameleon, yeah. I can't stand the smell. Shell
Yeah.
took mine today because I couldn't stand the smell of it. Like I
And
I
is
need
she
it out of my
okay with the
house.
smell? Is she okay with the smell? Because a
She
lot
said
of
there was a smell. I'm very sensitive to smells, so
yeah.
it probably bothers me more than it'll bother maybe you guys. But I couldn't deal with the smell. And when you crocheted with it, it was on like the smell was in my fingers. I was like, I can't do this.
What happens when you wash it? Would that
So that's
smell
what
come
they.
out?
Oh, there we go.
Somebody said that once you wash it a couple of times, it doesn't change color anymore.
Bailey, hey, stop. Sorry. Bailey,
Yeah,
Heather
Heather
said she
returned
returned
hers.
hers.
hang on.
Sandy, did you see Petra's comment? What'd she say? Sandy, I think part of your issue is that you were used to making stuff for the fairs and you aren't doing that now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. There's no fairs anywhere. And well, if there are, they're not here in Ontario anyway yet. So you can't even sell your stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it too. You know, like I've got all my totes downstairs with all my sweaters and blankets and hats and everything else, and it's it's really disheartening. You know, it's like you start making something and you go, well, what's the point? You know, if I can't do anything with it, it's just going to sit in a tote downstairs, right? But I'm hoping now that the ban is lifted, that we are actually going to be able to do craft fairs.
Hopefully by October, everything should be more, I think, normal again.
Yeah.
And then maybe you'll get to have your fairs because you make some pretty awesome stuff. I was like, I don't have the patience to make half of the things that you make, but I'm like, I love looking at them when you post your videos, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I won't make that. I'll just watch Sandy make that.
Well, like I can't make the shawls and stuff like Lisa makes and Tracy makes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't have patience for that. Right? Like
No, but you make sweaters, tons and tons of sweaters, and the pocket shawls that you were doing.
But you know
and
what?
oh my god, I can't do
work
any of
up
those.
pretty fast.
Really?
You know, the shawls themselves, I mean, that takes a while and it takes a lot of patience. If it's in a granny stitch, I'm all over it. Anything else that I have to actually count or think about, and it's like, no. Like,
yeah, I
I look
started
at
a
the
granny
shawls that
shawl.
Lisa makes, and I'm just like, really? Like, oh my god, I wish I could make something like that, but I just can't.
Yeah,
And
like
you
those
use
ones
thick
that
yarn
they do, the
too.
virus shawls. I can't do it for my life.
No. I tried the virus stitch once, and I went, nah. Everybody says how much they love it and how easy it is. For me,
No,
it's not. Like
It's not easy for me.
you know, I just can't seem to figure it out. It's too much counting and too much brain power for me. So I like quick and easy. Oh, Petra, the Daphne blanket. I love doing the Daphne blanket. You
Lisa,
know,
you made one of those, right?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I love seeing everybody's. They're beautiful. I think it's because you got to sew the pieces together, right? You've got.
Yeah.
Is it just two you have? I forget now.
4.
It's the
Yeah,
4.
it's 4 pieces.
Yeah. So once I'm done, it's like, oh, now I got to sew this stupid thing together. That's the part I can't take.
Yeah.
I haven't made it yet because I was for the same reason. I'm like, it's like essentially you're making 4 shawls
Yeah.
and putting them together. So I was like, I have a hard time finishing one shawl. So I'm like, nah, I
Yeah.
don't know if I can commit to 4.
Yeah.
But if it's in a granny stitch, it goes really fast, right? If you're doing it in any other stitch, well then, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the idea that Sandy from Left is Right had about doing the canine unit blankets for the police. She's doing dog blankets for the canine unit at the police station. And I thought that's actually a really good idea because then they're just really small blankets and they work up really fast and you can get a whole bunch done. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. Although I don't really want to talk to the police, but you know, just to call them and say, hey, you know, how many dogs do you have in your canine unit? You know, and making something up for them. That'll get rid of a lot of yarn. So,
Mhm.
right?
I haven't even been making amigurumis. Like I want to make them, but I've just lost the amigurumi bug.
Ever since I bought those eyes, I have not made one.
Yeah, I think that's what did it. I think that killed me because now I'm like, what am I gonna make that uses an eye that's the size of my hand? Like, I don't want to make one that big.
And that's the funny thing is because the eyes that you got, I think were the size that I was trying to get, but the ones I got, I thought they were 20 mils. But
Oh, that's what I wanted, that size, and I ended up with the massive ones. I'm like,
maybe
what
you
am I
got
gonna
my
do with
order.
that? Like, I don't know if I just couldn't think that night. I was late at night when I was ordering it, and I was blaming Sandy the whole time I was clicking on these eyes. I'm like, I should not have watched her video. I knew this was gonna go bad. I went to the dark side pretty quickly.
Well, I mean, they're gorgeous, and I've been wanting to make a Mr. Purrs a lot and putting those on them and seeing if it works, but I just have not been able to get into it. So,
Oh, I shouldn't have to swap eyes. I'll send her some of those big ones because I am not going to use them. They're sitting in a box right now, and I'm like, I don't know. I had to switch all my stuff around, so they're like sitting in a box now.
Were they 40 mils?
I think 30.
30.
Yeah.
Because I think I got 20, but these do not look like 20 mils.
Those don't look like 20. Those look more like 15.
Yeah. And she doesn't say on here.
No, she doesn't write the sizes on the things, and I was kind of disappointed.
And that's from the Kitchener yarns?
No, that's from the dark side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Literally,
yeah.
the dark side. It was expensive, though, because it was in Australia.
Okay.
Or not from, was it Australia?
It was the UK.
UK, yeah.
Yeah. And they're all handmade. Like,
oh, wow.
There's somebody in Ontario that I saw in one of the Canadian crocheters Facebook groups people were talking about. And she does the same eyes. She's on Etsy or something. I forget her name.
I have to look for them now. Now I can't find them. See, every time I try to look for something.
Hi, Joanne.
Have a parent move in with you is not fun, guys. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Because you got to rearrange everything. I lost the eyes now. I'll find them when we're not on live and I am like not use like I don't need them. I'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
So silly.
It's been too hot to work on anything. Like I wanted to make another one of the Jennifer's sweaters, and it's just been too hot. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hi. How's everyone?
Good. Look at you in another beautiful top.
Oh, thanks. I made this one a while ago.
Pretty.
She makes a top a day, so it's like, every day is a new top.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. Not recently. No, not recently. So.
Well, I guess I better go door dashing.
Oh, that's fun, but not fun.
Yeah.
So
How
does it work? Are you sitting at home and they call you, or do you check into an actual building?
No, it's an app on your phone.
Yeah.
And you log in and say that you want to do a certain amount of time, and then your phone will buzz when there's an order, and then you accept that order, and then it tells you where you're supposed to go. So
to get it, so you'll go drive to this restaurant, pick it up.
Yeah. And then you hit the button that says that you've accepted the order. Then you go to the restaurant, and then you hit the button that says that you're at the restaurant. Then it tells you where you deliver it. And then when you get to the place that you're delivering, you hit that you're at the person's place, and then you got to take a picture of it at their door. And,
wow.
Yeah. So.
And then what do? You just sit and wait in your car for the next one, or
It's become a game with George and I to see how long it takes for them to buzz us before we get home. Because half the time we'll drive up to our driveway and then it'll go off again.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. How much
Yeah.
time he's sitting around, or how much time is it? And it's like the waiting game, or yeah, just pull into your driveway and shit, I gotta go again.
Yeah. Oh, Bailey goes crazy. She's like, yeah, mom and dad are home. And then it's like, she watches the car turn and go away. And she's like,
Aww.
what? Right?
Aww.
Right. So, yeah, it's kind of hard on her, but I can't take her with me because it's too hot in the car. Right. And then for her to smell that food, it's like, that's not fair. So, yeah. So we keep her here where it's nice and cool and yeah. But it's nice because you get paid every week, and yeah, you don't have to wait for a paycheck. You don't, and each order costs a different amount depending on how far you got to go, and stuff like that. So, but it pays for yarn. So
I would do it if I had a car, but I don't have a car, so I can't DoorDash.
yeah. Well, I'm waiting for Skip the Dishes to accept my application. I've got the bags. It's funny. They say, "Here, buy our bags and do the application." And then they ship you the bags, and then you still got to wait for them to accept you. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm sitting here. I've been looking at these bags now for 3 weeks." So, but that's okay.
Why is that a better company, or just to have both jobs?
It's different, and it's I think Skip the Dishes has more restaurants that they go to. Like those guys are run off their feet, and a lot of
Skip the
drivers
Dishes
can
also
clean.
goes to Michael's, don't they, and get yarn for people and bring it to them?
That I don't know.
Or is
I
that
did
DoorDash?
go to I did go to PetSmart. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Until I got there and they said, "Oh, it's a huge bag of cat litter." And I went, "I can't pick that up." So I had to get somebody put it in my car, and then I drove it to the person's house and said, "I can't lift this. Like, you got to come and get this. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Hi,
Yeah.
Bridget.
yeah. So anyway, okay.
Yeah, I think I've done skip the dishes a bit, and I think it is DoorDash that will go to different convenience stores and stuff like that. I think
Yeah.
skip the dish is mostly just restaurants from what I see on their site.
Yeah, Skip the Dishes or DoorDash is kind of taking a different take on the delivering.
Yeah.
They're delivering to, or they're accepting a lot of different kind of stores now. So, Bailey, stop. Oh, every time George comes home and she's like, "Yeah, Dad's home." Good grief. No.
Hi, Trisha.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I love you all.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on, Tammy.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
So, Heather, why are you all dolled up? Where were you?
Hi, Mimi.
This is technically how I look when I'm not just sitting at home doing nothing. I where did I go today? I went to Coburg, and I went to Bob Cajun today. So I
Lisa,
drove
she
right.
could have went and visited you.
Yeah,
Well-
I was in the mood for a visit today, wasn't I?
No, I went to a couple of my favorite yarn stores today because it's my
nice.
last day of vacation. So
Oh.
So did you get lots of nice yarn?
yeah, spent a little too much,
Uh-oh.
but it's nice stuff. I can show you if you like.
You buy the good stuff. You buy all the good stuff.
Well,
Because she's a knitter, right? So she can use a lot less yarn. So you can buy the good stuff.
yeah, but it depends. I think I would use the same stuff for crochet, like
Would you?
depending on what I was making, right? So, but what I bought today was Malabrigo sock.
Ooh.
So I just happen to have it right here. Go figure.
Malabrigo is nice.
So this is, I don't know the color. You won't be able to see the color all that well, but this
Kind
is
of
called,
looks like navy blue.
yeah, it's called teal feather.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So I got 3 of these to make a sweater, like
Okay.
a short sleeve sweater. And then I got a couple others, but one I had ordered, I just didn't have a chance to pick up. Now this looks massive, but there's three hanks that she's done in one to make a kit.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 3 different colors of yarn. So
Looks like a wine color almost in one of them.
yeah, so if you open it, it's massive. See, it's like massive.
Holy
Oh,
crow.
wow.
So there's this color. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera right here.
Yeah.
And then there's like a wine color. It's awkward trying to find the camera angle here. And then this one's boring, but it's meant to be the neutral color. So it's like a light
gray.
aqua almost.
Oh, it looks
It's
great.
more of an aqua.
Pretty.
So, and then these ones are probably going to blow the camera out because they're just so bright. Like this doesn't do it justice.
I love that.
This is called FU Fuchsia. And then this one is called Cyan.
Okay.
They're
Nice.
I
very
like
bright.
the FU.
The
Fuchsia.
fuchsia.
Anything with FU, I'd be buying it now.
Yeah, so that was my jaunt today.
Now,
Is that
my
what-
question is, how fast will they be on your hook? Or will they be...
They'll probably not right away because I'm finishing up this other shawl that I'm working on. Again, it's probably going to be hard to show on the camera. Can you guys
Oh.
see how it's got like those crosses?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh my God, this is hard.
That is pretty.
So
Yeah.
this is out of the Malabrigo sock too. So that I'll probably have that one done this weekend, and then I have plans to do one more, but I'm kind of in a knit phase right now. So I still want to crochet. I have a crochet top that's going to start too, and I have that one crochet top I have to sew. Yeah, I have to
And the
sew it.
sewing.
It's finished, but I have to put it together and whip stitch it. So I like
Ooh.
to mattress stitch, but the way that this shirt is put together, I have to
can't,
whip
yeah.
stitch it.
That makes
So
sense.
it's boring. So it's done. I just haven't got that far. So yeah, but that's kind of what I got going on. And I'm doing dishcloths and face cloths for Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I finish a cotton shirt, I use the leftovers for the dishcloth or I guess it would be more of a washcloth really for like the bathroom because it's wearable cotton. It's not even like kitchen cotton, right? It's
Right.
so like I had all those balls of hipster cotton. I bought one of each color, so I just made them all into wash rags because I didn't have anything else to make with them. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. But it's kind of boring right now. I want to start more stuff. I tend to do one of each and just stick with that for a bit, and then because I find if I make too many things and I don't work on it, 6 months later I rip it out.
Yep.
And I don't finish it. So I try to stick to one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I just did that. I had like 30 bags of whips and I just unraveled all of them and just put them away. So
yeah, I figure if I'm not going to finish it and I put it away, it wasn't meant to be.
Yep.
So let's just make something else with it.
Yeah. Bye,
So-
Suzanne.
good night, Suzanne.
Oh, Cindy's got the police or something going by, so she muted
Oh,
I'm like, I better mute it. Well, unless you don't mind it going by. You'll just get my...
It's life.
yeah, it's bound to happen.
Friday, so who knows? I hope it's not ambulances picking people up for heat stroke. I hope not.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh.
We've gotten a break from the heat here, so we're kind of lucky in that.
I think next week will be our break. I'm hoping. I see the 20s. They're not 30s. So today I was supposed to go and do stuff, but I'm like, no, I'm sleeping. I'm gonna be sleeping, dreaming, and I'll go Monday. If they're open tomorrow, then I'll go tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not.
I'm finally using yarn I bought at the Wool Queen like 2 years ago, maybe.
Oh, that stuff's nice.
Yeah.
Uluru? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I didn't
So
make it there
might
today.
as well start using some of it up while I have it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
Hard to bear.
mentality right now too. I have so much. I don't even know where to start. And I just bought more. But it's hard to find this particular Malabrigo. A lot of people don't carry it, and when they do, they don't carry large enough colors, like a quantity of colors. So
Right.
there's like maybe 5 to choose from. So, when I see it, I buy it. It's not my favorite one. My favorite Malabrigo is Makita. So it's single ply merino, but it's all hand dyed as well. But they've upped the price by like $6 or $7. So it went from $29 Canadian up to like $36.99.
That's expensive.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't carry it anymore.
Not at that price, because
no,
there's not a lot of people in that market either, right?
No, and it's fingering weight too, right? So you have to like working with that weight of yarn too, right? So,
And I do not.
But one of these skeins, like this here shawl, it takes one hank. Sorry, so it doesn't. It like they're great for one skein projects, but I don't know what to do with all the shawls when I make them, and they're hard to sell.
They are.
You have to the way you price. At least I know for knitting, the way you price knitting is you double the cost of the yarn, and then you add half that cost for your time and effort. So if we double the yarn, that's $60, right? And then add another $15. So it's a $75 shawl.
Yeah, and not too many people are interested in buying a $75 shawl.
So that's why they just kind of add up. And at some point in time, I just give them away to people because I got no room for them. So hence why I gave all those 3 to Rose for her charity, because I'm like, somebody get some use out of it. Like, like that one shawl with the mosaic. I don't know if you guys watched the video.
Yep, I did.
That one was $100 shawl.
Wow.
Right, and the other ones were about the same price as these, about $30 for a hank.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's still. But nobody wanted them. I tried to give them away to people here, and nobody wanted them. So I was like, fine. But this was before I got into the YouTube and the community and everything. So I was only asking family and friends. Whereas I'm sure if I asked, hey, does anyone want these, pay shipping? I'm sure somebody would say they would want them, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's I do the craft, and I know I'll say it. I'm a yarn snob. I can't help it. I just am.
I love you too.
It's hard, and I am. Let's just put it that way. So I don't knit and crochet because I have to do it or I want to make things for people. I do it because I like the feel of those fibers in my hand. I like having something that, I can't walk into a luxury store and buy a cashmere sweater. Right. But I can make one for half the price. Right. So, I totally forgot to unlock my dogs. They're still in the kennel. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry, guys. They're also going to make a lot of noise.
That's okay. So you girls are not working on anything?
That's how it goes.
Taking a break.
When YouTube is live, it's like, oh, let's go on. Oh, yeah. Whoops, I forgot the dogs.
Don't worry, I won't be on for much
not.
longer. I'm going to give it 20 more minutes and then I'll call it quits.
Alrighty. 20-minute
not
warning,
Lisa.
Lisa.
What?
Oh, I just said, Lisa, 20-minute warning.
20-minute
Okay.
warning.
I need my couch. I need to go back to my couch.
Yeah, I need to lie down. Well, you saw me lie down a little bit, and then I'm like, no, maybe that's not appropriate. So I'm like,
That's
I
what
better
happens
charge
all
my
night
phone.
when you're partying on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the beginning, I was telling Crystal, I was just doing my intro to making a video on my care package I have beside me, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta drop it. Lisa's on, or I meant Crystal's on. Either one of them are on. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I texted Lisa and I was like, I think I'm going to go live for like a little bit. I'm not going to go live for 10 hours.
Yeah. Well, and
I'm
then
just-
I didn't know you're doing this. Yeah, because your text was I'm going live for 1 hour, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I texted Cindy saying, and then I go to find you, and it's like, oh God, they're doing StreamYard. Oh God, do I pretend I'm not here?
That's why I didn't tell you I was doing StreamYard. I said I'm just going to tell her I'm going live so she won't know.
Well, I kind of thought about it when the text, I went, what does that mean? I'm like, oh shit. Oh, sorry, I'm out.
I'm not home. I'm in the car. Can't do it.
Yeah.
yeah, I have
Li-
to text by that too.
Lisa, I'm gonna go through because I know I have some here somewhere. I have some cotton that you can make that shawl out of. The one for Bag a Day. The cotton one, the black one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have so much cotton, but it's mercerized cotton, and I know I have enough to make like, I don't know, 10 t-shirts. So I know I have some cotton. So if you want it, I can drop it off for you Sunday so you can start the project Monday. I just got to find it and then pick a color because I got like every color under the rainbow. So if you want it, I can give you.
Well, I do have, what's that Yarn Bee stuff? I was going to use that Yarn Bee stuff. I just don't know if I really want to make that shawl, to tell you the truth. As I started it, I don't know, because I don't like things where you got to do the chain of 200. What was it? It goes that way.
Chain of
it's a
200
large
or whatever.
chain. Yeah.
Yeah, or 400 or yeah. No, I'm opting out of doing that one. It's too much. But thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just not for me. But thank you.
I think you get discouraged because it's like a long, super long chain that you have to crochet back, and it feels like it takes forever to get to that other side.
Mhm.
I'm like that. I won't do anything where it's like 200 stitches. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, but you can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, because I think it's a mental thing. You're thinking you're making more progress because every time you flip.
Frenchie's making that shawl you're talking about with date night yarn. Date night. Why does that sound familiar?
That'd be nice. I wish we could get date night yarn here in Canada.
Well, you can. That stuff I sent.
That's the stuff you sent me.
That's a 5-weight yarn.
No, that's Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
Oh, Boogie
yeah.
Nights.
Date night hasn't been available here yet. I mean, you can get it through Yarn Canada and order it from Lion Brand, but it's not been in any store.
Oh, she's in Quebec.
Yeah, you can order it. It's just I've never seen it here anywhere. I've looked.
Yeah, it's not at Walmart, that's for sure.
No, maybe they're gonna bring it in because we seem to get things a couple years after the U.S. If you notice that.
Maybe.
So we'll see, but that would be very pretty because those are sparkly yarns and they're all named after jewels, if I'm not mistaken, or gemstones like diamonds and stuff like that. Morganite, a couple other ones. So they're just pretty. I wish we could get those here.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get them here. Like, it sucks that we can't get a lot of stuff from here.
Yeah.
Although, what am I talking about? I'm on a yarn hiatus anyway, so.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm talking about.
When is this starting? Like, are you going to do a video today? Oh, everybody circle their calendars. Okay, so
today.
taking bids.
Now, as I said in the video earlier, I have ordered stuff a while ago that's still
Okay.
sitting in Chicago, and I'm waiting for it. So
Yeah.
who knows how long that'll take to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
how
still
much
want
stuff
that.
is
I'm
coming?
waiting for Bag O Day's thing to come. I've been so excited to get it, and it still isn't here.
Oh.
That's not yarn though, so technically I'm not breaking any rules.
Right.
That's true.
But they'll
I
be
could just
coming
order
out
some
with
hooks.
we're going to be going into winter soon. The stores are going to start filling up with winter wool
Yeah.
Yeah.
yarn.
Mhm.
And there's going to be a new one out there that is just so beautiful. You have to have it.
Yeah, I gotta stop working at Michael's, so I won't see any new yarns that come in. I gotta like unfollow the Wool Queen and everyone else and just be like, nope, I don't care.
Yeah.
YouTube, what's
Yeah.
YouTube? I don't want to watch anymore.
Jan is such an enabler too. When you go in there, she's like, "Oh, look at all the new yarn that we have. Look it, feel this, touch this."
Well, I want to do a video in her store and show everybody what it looks like. And I told her I will do it soon, but now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go in there because now I'm on a yarn hiatus. So it's gonna be hard to go in there and not buy something.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's very hard. Yeah.
And she has really nice yarns. So
She does. I was at Granny Bird's wool shop today in Bob Cajun, and there's so much stuff she has. So much. But you can only get so much, man. It's expensive. It's expensive.
it is expensive, especially if you get the good stuff.
Yeah.
But then it
Yeah.
adds up if you get the regular stuff
It does.
too. I mean, look at that hipster yarn, $9.99 a ball.
Yep.
There's not that much yardage in it,
Nope.
considering it's $9.99 a ball.
Nope.
What is it? 245 yards? That's not very much to work with.
No, it's not. And you still need, for a size medium, you still need 5 balls.
That's right. Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
one shirt I made, you still needed 5. So
Oh man,
I mean that's
would need,
$50
like,
shirt,
12
right?
or 13 of them. It's like
Yeah, it's not cheap.
$130
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
It's-
a top that's out of crappy, not crappy, generic yarn.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've washed mine a couple times and it hasn't pilled yet. So I'm surprised at that. I've washed and dried it.
Okay.
So it stands up well in that sense. But it did shrink a bit. So I
Oh.
wasn't, but it's cotton, right? So it's going to, but it's good in that sense. But I
Yeah.
don't think it's worth $9.99, and that's why it's not selling.
It's not. At my Michaels, we still have a whole ton of it. Nobody's buying it.
Yeah, because of the
I think I
price.
was the only sucker that bought some.
No, I bought the blue stuff, and then I bought another color because I was going to make another shirt. So I do have enough for another
there's
shirt.
still
Yeah,
tons
I
of it
agree.
there,
I went
but
to
it's not that
Michael's. And
Sorry. What'd you say,
Yeah.
Cindy?
What'd you say, Cindy?
oh, I was just saying. Oh, I'm freezing a bit. But no, I agree with you about the price. I actually went to Michael's and I saw it and I'm like, very pretty colors up close, but then you look at the price and it's like, oh, it looks so tiny for
Yeah.
$10.
And it's hard to color
Uh-oh, I think I'm
control that
frozen.
yarn.
No, you're not.
Am
No,
I
you're
still
not.
alive?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very hard to color control that yarn too.
I might be having issues.
So that's another downside to it. Like it's
It's very random colors. Like it's like all of a sudden you're in another color, and it's not a very nice
no,
transition from one color to the next.
no, and some of them have like
Yeah.
a weird bright stripes through them, and you're like, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend it just because of the price, but it holds up well. Really depends
it'll
on
be
what you want to
clearance
make.
in no time, Maribel. Just wait, hold off. It'll
Yeah.
go on clearance because nobody's buying it. It'll probably go down to about $5, which would be better at $5, but
Yeah,
I
still
would
not
probably
great.
buy it for $3. Because
Yeah.
that, the Eco Brights, that went down to $3.
Yeah,
And it's worth $3. It's not. I wouldn't have bought it for full price, but $3 is pretty good.
yeah, I bought it at full price, and then I returned it when COVID restrictions opened because I was like, I don't like it.
Yeah, lots of people returned it because it's hand wash, hang
hand
to
wash.
dry, And
Yeah.
if you give that to, you make a baby blanket out of that, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Just tell the mom, sorry, you got to hand wash that. A
You
mom with a
can't do that.
newborn really wants
Yeah.
to hand wash stuff.
Yeah, that's it. They weren't thinking when they brought that stuff out. So there was another one that they had. Eco. It was like a roving style. It's just recent. They had it in stripes. No, not that one. But
Eco Waves, no?
it came out about the same time. You showed it once on your
Oh, right. I gave it to Shell. It's a thinner yarn, but
Yeah.
it's got a lot of yardage in it.
Yeah, but it's
like
the same thing. It's like
576 yards or something.
Yeah, but it's hand washed too.
Is it hand wash? I didn't
Yeah.
even read the label.
All that recycled stuff is all hand wash. I'm pretty sure it is. That's got
Wait a minute.
Doesn't that one have nylon in it?
Yeah, no. Polyester and cotton.
Okay, so the cotton would make it so that you could wash that probably.
Yeah, you can, but you have to lay it flat to dry.
Yeah, they say that with every cotton because they don't want it to shrink.
Well, that makes sense.
So I just make, now I've learned to make it a couple inches longer, and I might go
So
up
if it
one
shrinks,
size,
then
so
it'll
it
be the right
shrinks.
size.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. It's that, or if it shrinks, my sister gets it.
There you go.
So yeah. So what else? What are you working on, Lisa? Other than that?
I'm working on. I have to get back to my couch. I'm going to die
Oh,
She's working on getting back to the couch. She's not actually working on anything anymore.
here.
I just want to sleep.
I've got so many things I want to start. I just haven't started them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that 10-hour live really set you back.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm dying here.
okay. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. I'll see you down there. Bye.
Go back to the couch.
Too funny.
So
Yeah.
you're working on another top.
I will be starting one. I'm finishing this shawl first.
You already have your pattern, or you're just
Yep.
gonna figure it out?
No, I have a pattern. It's a new one that just came out from Evelyn and Peter.
Did you post that on your Facebook or something?
I did. Yeah, it's
That's
like a
why I
little.
know which
It's
one
a
you're talking
little
about.
tank top.
That's nice. That would look really nice.
Yeah, and her patterns are so easy. They're typically just 2 panels, and you sew them together, like
Oh, well, that's.
or single crochet them together, whatever you want to do. But
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't like sewing, so I'd probably find a way to attach them a different way where I can use my hook.
yeah, and I have some kobu, and it's made out of kobu, so I'm like, I'll try to make it. So
I think I have Kubu somewhere.
yeah, I
don't
love
know.
kobu.
I can't find it.
It's just I refuse. I don't like to pay the price they charge for it at Walmart here.
What is it? $5.97, something
Yeah,
like that? For
$6.
a little teeny tiny ball? That's so sad.
Yeah, and it's the only place you can get it here.
Yeah, on Lion Brand, believe it or not, it's actually what did it was it $7.97?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
shipping though is just crazy. Like from the US. Like it's insane.
Yeah,
I
you
bought
gotta
some
pay-
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
Tori.
I bought some Expression Fiber Arts because she has another pattern that I want to make the sweater. But I bought the yarn to go with it. And the shipping was $35 US to ship
man.
3 balls. So I think with the shipping and the exchange rate, it was $157 for these 3 balls of 50% camel and 50% silk.
Sorry, did you say camel?
Camel, yeah.
Oh, I've never even heard of camel yarn.
Yeah, I told you, I'm a yarn snob. I can't help it.
Hey, have at it. If you can find it and you can make it something with it, then go for it.
I just fell in love with the sweater, and it's hand dyed, and I'm like, oh my god, it's beautiful. So that's why. But I was like, I even like messaged, and I'm like, do you guys have any coupon codes? Because like this is really expensive, and they only saved 13%. So I'm like, it didn't really save much. So that's my splurge. That was my
Her
hummed
yarns
and
are
hawed.
beautiful, though. They really are beautiful. So
yeah, I've had a couple of her yarns. They're really nice.
Her yarns are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I have 1 or 2 sparkly yarns of hers that I've got them. They're like in a special spot, and I'll probably never use them because they were so expensive. But they're gorgeous.
But I've come to learn that sometimes it's better to use those and have joy in making something, and they have to be something for yourself, right?
Yeah.
And because I look at this bin over here on my side here, and it's filled with hand dyed yarns, and I know how much money's sitting there, so I'm trying my best to pick one hank and make something out of it, because it's just sitting there wasting, right?
Yeah. You're right.
And when I buy things, sadly, I buy a lot of things in sweater quantities.
Well,
I hate to
you do
say.
make a lot of tops.
I do, and when
So-
fall comes, I make a lot of sweaters.
Yeah.
So, but I don't need sweater quantity in every color of that yarn.
No, but yeah.
And when it comes on sale, sometimes you don't realize it. So, I mean, that's where I run into problems. And you know, it's nice to have it all, but I'm learning that if you spend the money on something, use it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go to waste. And then you sit there and you're like, it's too pretty to use, but why'd you buy it?
Why? Just so I can look at it and it's pretty?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're
Like
right.
you can
You're
only
absolutely
squish
right.
so many balls, and have it look pretty. So that's what I've learned in the last 6 months. And I'm trying to use up some stuff, but it's hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
So
I bought 4 hanks of black and rainbow speckled yarn, and I'm planning on making a sweater with that. I was like,
that'd
it's
be
too
nice.
pretty. It's too pretty to just sit in a box or do nothing with it. So
Yeah.
that one I'm gonna use. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Daniel's though. It's just two hanks of it, so it's not enough for me to make a sweater or a top.
No, but you could make a shawl out of it.
I don't wear shawls though, so it's kind of like
a shrug.
I guess I could give it to somebody I really like for Christmas. Maybe.
Yeah, but you could make a hat.
Yeah, I can make a hat. I wear hats in the wintertime.
Fingerless mitts, a cowl. I'm curious to know how his yarn's going to work up. Because it's not self-striping and it's not. So I'm wondering if it's going to color block or if it's going to pool.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his yarn's going to do actually.
Hi, Lisa.
Anyway, enough about.
So I found out what the problem was yesterday.
What was the problem? I know you tried to come up like 20 times.
Yeah, actually the problem is that my nephew ran out of data. So we're working on limited data right now. So it's running slower than molasses, running uphill in the winter time. And because I've used so much data, it wouldn't let me come up. And I haven't had my computer for the last 2 weeks because I couldn't get my internet box. I couldn't access my internet box on my computer. So I spent 2 hours on the phone talking to somebody in overseas, in Italy, to try and get my computer hooked up. Now I got my computer hooked up, I can actually come on lives on my computer.
Ah, there you go.
So that was the problem. I was so disappointed yesterday that I couldn't come up and say Happy Canada Day, and I was so looking forward to it, and boy, I was getting mad.
Cindy was just about to film before I went live your
I
gifts
know.
that you sent her. So she was like,
yeah.
Oh, you guys are live again.
But I told, like I said to Cindy, I said, whenever you load it up is whenever you load it up. I'm fine with it. So I just want to see the expression on her face of the stuff that I sent her.
Oh, are you guys doing the fairy thing this year to get, subscribers to know your channels?
I'm not.
No? You guys at least going to go on to
I don't have enough time to do it,
participate so you guys can maybe win?
Well, I'll go on and I'll comment on videos and stuff.
You should, because you can win, right? Your name could be drawn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll comment on videos and stuff. I have to take everything that's in the office, all the yarn and stuff out of the office, and try and put it in the back. I have to go through the back and try and sort that area out. So I got a lot of work in the next probably month and a half. They're coming to do the windows. So, because the landlord is putting new windows in.
Sorry, my kids are talking to me, so I muted the mic.
I'm just
Happens.
slowly figuring how to do this out.
Yeah, there's a.
Because when
a
I
mute
came
button,
up here, I
thankfully,
kept
so I
getting
can
an
every time they
echo.
try to bug me, I hit the mute.
Yeah, when I first came on, every time, like I literally had to load Yards or StreamYard up 3 times before I actually got on.
Oh, okay.
And then when I came on, I kept getting this echo. And I'm like, oh, okay, I have to close the other page from YouTube in order to not get the echo.
Haha, Daniel. What do you care? You're fake anyway. Daniel's giving me crap because it is
Oh,
over.
were you only
Come
supposed
on
to be
up,
on for an
Daniel.
hour?
Yeah, I was like, I'm only coming on for an hour.
Oh,
And
I
then my
didn't
husband's
know.
looking like up there, and he's like, Jesus, she said an hour. Here we go.
Are
Lost
you
her
you
day.
guys ever on for the amount of time that you actually say you're going to be on?
It's Lisa's
No.
fault.
Oh, it's his fault. Okay.
It's always, yeah, he just wrote, I'm fake.
I'm fake. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
if you
him
have
in
to
his
go,
hotel room, eh?
What?
I said
Him
if
in
you
his
have to.
hotel room or hotel lobby.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
the hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can officially say I've been on one of your lives, Crystal.
Yes, now you have. I plan to do more, but it's hard with my work schedule because now I work all weekend and it's crappy hours. I close both days, and then I'm off Monday, and then I close Tuesday, Wednesdays, and they're messing with my hours, so I have to close pretty much every night.
Well, see, I'm off tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday night, and then I go back Monday, Tuesday. Then I get Wednesday, Thursday off, and then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I get Monday, Tuesday off, work Wednesday, Thursday, and then I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah, I wish I got. I'm always working every weekend.
And that's all night shifts. I do 12-hour nights.
Oof, I wouldn't want to do 12-hour nights though.
Oh,
Wow.
trust me, some nights, oh.
I'm home by 10 p.m., so it's not so bad, but it's hard
I
to
like being
focus
in bed
on
by
doing
10
lives when
p.m.
you're working.
Yeah.
I get maybe about 3 hours sleep a day.
Oof. Yeah, no thanks. I like my sleep.
I got some
Where
new
do we
yarn
all
today.
work? Somebody's asking, where do we all work?
I work in a potato factory.
I work at Michael's.
Yeah. I work at an insurance brokerage.
Oh, that's pretty yarn. That's a skinny cake.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
rainbow
and
or
it's
something,
rainbow.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's rainbow.
Yeah, those
Gotta
are pretty.
figure out where my camera is.
Oh,
I was doing the same thing.
Patsy's in the chat. She said hi, Heather and Tori.
Hey, Patsy, come on
Hi,
up.
Patsy.
And Lisa would
Happy
say,
birthday,
hi,
Patsy.
Patsy the rat.
It's Patsy's birthday today.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Yes.
I didn't know it was her birthday. Happy birthday. She posted earlier,
Come
but I
on
didn't
up,
get a
Patsy.
chance to
Come
watch
on
it
up.
yet.
Yeah, I was driving home. So I was seeing all these things pop up on my phone. I was like, oh, I can't watch.
I know there's been a lot of videos posted today, and I can't watch any of them until after.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah, working at Michael's is not that great. I'm in the framing department, so it's not my favorite thing to do. And yeah, it is kind of hard when they bring in new yarn and you want to try it, but the yarns are not priced the greatest. Whenever the yarns come in, they're always $9.99 or $11.99.
Mm-hmm.
So it's expensive.
Mhm.
I don't find they're priced very well. I think it's always overpriced.
I just
But
can't
if
wait
it
to
goes on sale, I get
their
30%.
grab bags.
Pardon?
Mhm.
Their
I said I
grab
can't
bags?
wait for the grab bags.
Good luck.
Yeah, I never
The
catch those.
one and only time that I ever got grab bags, I just went into Michael's just to check it out. And I was standing at the till, and I heard on YouTube everybody talking about these grab bag things, right? So I kind of looked down, and I'm like, oh, that's what everybody's talking about. There were 6 left. I grabbed all 6 of them. I got 60 skein or 60 hanks of hand-dyed yarn. That was the one and only time I ever got grab bags.
A lot of
I don't
time
have
it's
much of
filled
that
with
left.
crap. They're not really filled with anything great. It's all
No.
seasonal junk that they want to get rid of, right? So
Yeah.
Well, and I
and
was
I'm not
surprised
just
that I
saying
got
that because I'm
60
not allowed to
hanks.
buy it.
Yeah, I think you said that before that you're not allowed to buy
I'm not
the
allowed to
grab
buy it.
bags.
I'm also not allowed to buy anything that goes 90% clearance.
They have 90% clearance. I've never got that either.
They do, but it's very rare finds because they don't have it for long. And then it
Oh.
goes in the garbage. You know what bugs me about Michaels is that when there's something that they don't sell and they put it in the garbage, they destroy it. They will not just throw it in the garbage and let garbage pickers go in there and get it. Like the yarn, they made us pour paint all over the yarn that they were throwing.
That's terrible.
That's a waste. They could
ridiculous.
donate that to old age homes.
Yeah, I was just
other
gonna say.
facilities. I'm like, you guys
There's
are
lots
insane
of,
doing that.
and if they donate it, it's a tax write-off for the company to donate it.
Yeah,
Like,
it made me
come
furious
on,
when I saw
people.
them pouring paint all over yarn. And then the frames that we put out in the back, we have to break them in half before we throw them in the thing. And it's like, I don't do it. I just throw them in their hole. I don't care.
That's
somebody
ridiculous.
comes and they want to try to breach in there with all the glass, have at it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's wasteful. Very wasteful. It's kind of disgusting, actually. And I have a job interview tomorrow at Not Any Better. It's Walmart, but I have a job interview over there tomorrow. So I'm going to see if maybe I'll be switching jobs. I don't know.
Well, I was watching that dumpster divers, eh? And the stuff that the stuff that they throw out, like they could actually donate. And I see them taking spray paint and beautiful blankets that could be donated to the homeless, right? Spray painting them full of spray paint, like that just drives me nuts.
Yep, it's disgusting.
Big corporations, so wasteful.
Yeah,
so,
dumpster divers know which stores to get to and which stores
to stay away from.
avoid. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So Patsy, are you gonna come up? Come on.
No, actually,
you
guys,
did it before.
I'm gonna call it quits.
Yeah, I think she's got to
only
go.
Supposed to be an hour, and now I'm an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call it quits to spend a little time with my kids and my hubby before I work tomorrow and Sunday.
All right. Well, I'll log off first.
All right. Bye.
See you later.
Coming up.
Bye.
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 Okay, catch you later.
All right. Have a good night. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.